Hey, what is up everybody? I'm Will, and we are back with some more Zone Zero today. And we're gonna be pushing forward with the main story and see what's going on there. So far, all I know is we need to talk to Bella. We'll see. We'll see if we have a lot more to go, but... Because I think we did 2 streams in a row where we did hit the story really hard. So I'm not too sure how deep in we are, how much more we got. But we shall see. Oh, tired.
Landon's stash should be somewhere nearby. I did some digging. Some of the missing workers were brought here too. Dina's getting ready to make her move.
Don't worry, we'll clear them out.
What? Can't handle it?
God, I am not doing great right now.
Say no more. They're trying to destroy the goods! Stop them!
We need to take care of the guards first.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know Vivian's ability can pop in when other people are on the board.
Some of the serum is stored in this warehouse.
Yeah, it looks like they really are trying to push more characters that have abilities that trigger when you have other characters on, but they're in the party. Which I'm wondering if they've done that with any of the older characters, if they went back and changed up how some of them worked.
You're not taking anything from here.
Yeah, I think I am, bud.
Hugo, get the guards first.
Hi.
Oh my gosh. Come on. Boom.
You just stepped into your own grave!
Really? They're big bruiser guys? Like the same
Truth is a beloved
big guy.
fairy tale.
Alright, I wish we get a new big bruiser guy.
Stand before I get it. Let order and madness dance.
Man, that's a good combo.
Stand still.
Head for flowers that bloom in the abyss.
Out of my way!
Good one.
I'll take you. Out of my way! Move it!
Oh god.
Allow me to reap your soul. Freeze all evil.
Oh wow, I didn't realize I could do 3 of those in a row.
A deep clean. For you, I'll eliminate any obstacle.
Dude, these 2 are actually a pretty good combo.
More of Landon's serum survives than expected. Fortunately, since they're still here, it means Dina hasn't executed the final step of her plan.
There is likely a lot more stashed around here, and we have yet to locate the missing people. Our actions here won't go unnoticed. Perhaps they're making plans to deal with us on their side.
With Landon and Dina's concoctions combined, she may be capable of creating a sacrifice that obeys her. If it comes to that, this will get far more troublesome.
How about we split up? Hugo and Lycon will destroy what remains of the substance around here, and Vivian and I will go search elsewhere.
Very well. Let's go with your plan. But be careful if you encounter Dina and her people. According to Camille, she's absolutely obsessed with completing her father's dying wish. Who knows what she may try? Let's part ways here for now. And perhaps the other manager could use EOS to guide us.
Sure. I've been feeling way better these past few days, so just leave it to me.
It's only now that I realize how fortunate we are to have 2 Lord Faithins.
Yeah, but I feel like our work's doubled. In the past, Wise and I would only ever work on the same route.
Greater power means more responsibility. And in any case, I'm sure the mayor would be able to provide double compensation. He's a very generous person after all. Right, Lycon?
I will request additional compensation from the mayor.
It's not about compensation. It's just... I'm still not used to us being separated in the Hollow, so I'm worried about Wise's safety. Oh, but I have no doubt in your abilities. I just haven't gotten used to it yet.
This is the future I saw, Lord Pathan. I'm sorry. This time, I will make sure the future I saw does not come to pass. I don't want to bring you misfortune. That's all I wish for.
Oh, is she gonna sacrifice herself for this?
Leave this to me, Lord Pathan.
Oh wait, no, she's the only one. Oh my god, I didn't even realize we're not in a team. Oh. She's pretty deadly. You know what? Fuck it. I think we are gonna try to get her. I think, isn't Ether like the most... Like, isn't that the most
Lord
effective on
Pathan,
most people?
there might be more serum here.
Heals. Heals.
How dare you steal from Lady Dina?
Get back in my... I'll try to go easy on you. No problem. Lord. Keep your filthy hands off. There are containers by the fissure. There's got to be something inside. Let's try it.
It must have been tough for you to find this place. Vivian.
Oh,
If you
yeah.
had stayed out of it, I wouldn't be so eager to get rid of you.
Those people have been taken to safety. You're all out of options.
They're just mere test subjects. So what if they get away? There will always be people consumed by greed. And therefore, they will come willingly to me. In any case, what are a few sacrifices in comparison to the completion of Father's grand ambition?
Dina, you deceived those people. They didn't come willingly to you. You tricked them, just like Landon did back then.
Deceived? Father gave hope to those who had everything taken from them by the Hollows. Vivian, you once rejoiced at the hope Father offered you, too. Before Father took you in, you were no more than an omen of disaster that no one wanted. It was Father who gave you shelter and a purpose for existing. Do you remember the first time you bestowed a blessing under Father's guidance? How did you feel when that person looked at you with adoration and gratefulness? That was the first time you felt hope. Like your existence had a purpose, right? Don't forget that it was Father who, through what you call deception, gave you hope. And you, what have you done? You basked in Father's attention and everyone's adoration, only to destroy everything. Do you think that by leaving the Exaltists, those people will live better lives? Of course not. Those who suffered under the Hollows will only continue on as walking corpses, without the hope Father gave them. Do you really think you're some sort of savior, Vivian? In the end, you're just an ungrateful brat who brings misfortune to those around her. It was you who destroyed everyone's hope.
Not everyone wants to live in false hope, Dina. You say it's because of greed that people willingly become your sacrifices. Perhaps those people aren't entirely virtuous. But that greed is just wanting to live a better life beyond the Hollows. What you and Landon have done was never about giving people hope, but exploiting it. Stop lying to yourself. Deep down, you know what Landon did was cruel.
No.
Back then, when Landon wanted to inject you with the serum, the fear in your face was as plain as day. I saw it all clearly. If all of this is as righteous as you claim, then why did you make such an expression, Dina?
Don't look at me with such pity! Father did nothing wrong. All of this is to make something of the Hollows other than disaster. That's everyone's only hope.
Dina, it's not too late to stop. Stop living in this lie. You know what would happen if a sacrifice loses control and escapes the Hollow. It's not the Hollows that are to blame for those people's deaths, but the hope you keep talking about. That will cause more despair and claim more lives.
That is merely the necessary sacrifice to accomplish a greater goal.
No one deserves to be a sacrifice.
Your hypocritical magnanimity disgusts me. I can always go and get more test subjects if they've escaped. And I will be able to replicate Father's serum with enough time. With you gone, I'll be able to complete Father's gift to the Creator and fulfill his last wish. Camille, release the failed subjects.
Lady Dina.
Camille, are you going to do what you did before? You keep saying you'll follow the Creator, but it's all lies.
Lady Dina, the Hollows took my family from me. I understand that there's no way to get back what I've lost. It was Lord Landon who told me that the Creator would guide me. One day, Hollows will no longer be disasters. Everyone will be able to survive inside them. I look forward to the day when this hope becomes reality. I watched you grow up, and I know that you've always looked up to your father. He gives you hope, and I destroyed that hope with my own hands. I know the pain of loss, so I've always felt guilty. I want to atone for the hope I destroyed. But Dina, I don't want to ruin more lives, and I don't want to continue watching you destroy yourself. Vivian is right. Not everyone wants to live in false hope. So, please, stop.
She's not going to.
Camille, are you abandoning me too?
I'm not abandoning you. I just don't want to see you go past the point of no return.
The point of no return? I passed that point ages ago.
No, Dina. You can still turn back. I'll be your way back.
Where are you going, Camille?
I made a deal with Hugo and the mayor. If someone needs to take the fall for this, let it be me. I did it. All of it. I've been forcing Landon's only daughter, Dina, to research how to create sacrifices. I colluded with the Ravenlock family for my own gain. Everything Dina did was under duress. Since I've kept her captive for so long, she doesn't have the skills to survive as an independent member of society. She'll need a caretaker and teacher. Someone who will look after her and educate her.
No! I refuse, Camille! I refuse to accept this!
Dina, I'm going to dispose of those failed subjects.
I won't allow it! You'll die! I won't allow it! You can't leave me. I command you! You've always followed my orders, and you will follow them now!
It wasn't your orders that I've been following. My younger sister, who was stolen from me by the Hollows, also had such beautiful red hair. When Landon told me the Creator could bring me hope, you were standing there, right behind him. I was certain, then and there, that this was the hope the Creator had given me. Start over, Dina. You still have so long, so much time. You'll make friends, find people who love you, and make many beautiful memories.
That's not what I want! Camille, you're not allowed to die! I won't allow it! I won't allow it!
Goodbye, Dina. And I'm sorry, Vivian. I'll leave the rest to you.
materials first. Look around. We can't let Camille's efforts go to waste.
Nice.
The wind is perfect today. Fool. Healthy.
There's that one that just keeps circling them.
Are you satisfied now, Vivian?
You were the one who brought yourself to this point.
You're saying this is all my fault? Losing my father, losing Camille. I wish you had never come into my life. At first, when father brought you home, I was happy. There are so many Exaltists, yet father never allowed me to get too close with any of them. I never had any friends either. But when father brought you back, he told me to take good care of you. That you were my first friend. I was also so happy the first time you took my place in helping father select a person to receive the blessing. Because it meant you were different from all those other people. You could stay with me. But soon, I grew jealous. You took the attention that should have belonged to me. You even took father's love from me.
It's only because of my ability that Landon...
I know, but... Vivian, jealousy is something you cannot control. Of course, the same goes for fear and hatred. I was terrified that one day you would look at me and shed tears. I knew if that day ever came, father would not hesitate to force the blessing upon me. And when that day did come, I hated you for causing my father's death.
Tina, you knew everything about what happened back then, so... why are you still defending Landon? And why didn't you tell me back then? If I had known earlier, maybe I could have found a way.
Because it's the only thing that makes me more special than you, no? It proves I had father's trust. I was more useful to him. Vivian, you said you wandered without a home ever since you were young, hated by anyone you encountered. You were happy to gain recognition from everyone and help father when you were among the Exaltists. But in the end, you discovered you were being used, so you felt betrayed and hurt. Then, what about me? All I ever had was my father. I've never known a life outside of the Exaltists. Ever since I was young, my only purpose was to help father select who was to be blessed. The only purpose I had was my father and the Exaltists. I've never been taught anything else, Vivian. It is what little value I have, and have ever had. In the end, you took even that from me, and completely destroyed it. You think you're doing good and fighting evil. You've only managed to affect a small part of your world. But have you ever wondered if maybe that's all there is to my world?
I never wanted to hurt you. You were also my first friend. And that's why I wanted to save you back then.
Save me? You and Camille all talk about saving me. Why don't you understand? To me, loss is so much more painful than death.
Tina, you can start over. Everything Camille did was so you could live on. Let's leave the Hollow together. There are so many amazing places in New Eridu. This time, I'll take care of you. I've also met so many amazing people. I'm sure they'll love you too. Okay, Dina?
Vivian, I can't forgive you. And I don't want to forgive you. I have nothing left. If what little hatred I do still harbor were taken from me, well, I refuse to be so pitiful. I won't apologize, Vivian. I don't want to hate myself, so I can only hate you for killing my father, and hate Camille for leaving me. That's just the kind of person I am. Hateful and despicable. I refuse to owe anyone anything. I refuse to feel regret. I won't. Vivian, I will keep hating you. I will take all who are precious to you. I will also hate Camille, so I won't do as she wished and start a new life. Vivian, if you had never existed, if I had never, you would be...
Lord Phaethon, please do not interfere. She was my first friend. I'm going to bid her farewell.
Oh wow, they didn't even really keep any kind of red. Like any of her physical form, really.
Dina, soon the pain will be over. Lord Phaethon, don't come any closer!
This is not good.
No, get my trust dirty and okay.
Yeah, this does not feel like a good flow when it's just Vivian by herself. Oh my god. I just can't recall. All of his moves are red moves. It's insane. Give me some better dodgeable moves. There we go, finally, one of those. Yeah, that was not that great of a fight.
Vivian, behind you! What happened? What the... Vivian!
Lies, don't come near me. choice. I will change the fate I saw.
Vivian!
I just want you to remember me when I looked my best.
Vivian! Careful. Vivian, your body.
I'm sorry you had to see me like this, but I don't want to be the one that only brings misfortune anymore.
No. There's got to be another way.
It's so warm, and the night is beautiful.
Vivian? No! It can't end like this!
Okay, not the right music to fade back into, bud. Come on. Alright, there we go. Okay, a little bit of the mystery solved. So we're able to cleanse, it seems like?
Wise. Wise. Wise, you're finally awake.
I'm at the store? I remember I was with Vivian. Wait, she injected herself with Landon's serum. Is she okay?
Hugo and Lycon brought you out of the hollow. You scared me to death. Thank goodness you woke up. And you said Vivian used the serum on herself? But she looked fine to me, bar a couple of scratches. Hugo sent me a message earlier saying he got her checked over and she was all right. Do you remember what happened?
Wait, if that's the case for Vivian, then couldn't we use that for the guy with the bow for a Section 6? Because he's dealing with something similar?
The situation was dire, so Vivian used the serum on herself to defeat the ethereals. I saw the crystallization process starting to occur. I can't describe exactly what happened. I saw something blurry, but I just wanted to stop Vivian's corruption process. I don't know exactly what I did, but then I lost consciousness. What happened after that?
When I led Hugo and Lycon there, it was just you and Vivian lying there on the ground. We couldn't wake either of you. Let's put that aside for now. Do you feel any discomfort, Wise?
I'm a bit dizzy, but otherwise, I'm fine. Don't worry.
Phew, that's good. You should rest for tonight. Hugo and Vivian said they'll come over tomorrow, so we can discuss the details then.
Okay. Sorry for worrying you, Belle.
Lord Phaethon! How are you feeling? No headaches? Leg pains? Heart palpitations? Loss of appetite?
Vivian?
I was just so worried. Sorry. Anyway, Lord Phaethon, I'm so glad you're okay. What happened this time was all my fault.
Things were dire, and you did what you had to. Plus, if it weren't for you, we wouldn't be here now.
So what happened? Wise said he saw the crystallization process start, but I didn't see anything through EOS. Hugo? Lycon? Did either of you guys see it?
Allow me to explain. Miss Vivian told us what happened after she awoke, and the mayor arranged a full medical checkup for her. Based on the results, Miss Vivian indeed shows mild corruption sequela. But if the crystallization process had already started, the lingering effects should be far more severe. To be precise, if the process had already reached the point of mass surface crystallization, it should have taken no time at all to become an ethereal. So, the mayor theorizes that it was the etheric energy within Master Proxy's body that affected Vivian's condition and the surrounding etheric particles,
So everybody knows.
causing Vivian's corruption to recede. Essentially, corruption is a reaction between the etheric particles inside the body and in the surrounding environment. therefore it's not necessarily irreversible. Just that currently our mainstream method of defense is prevention.
I'm having a hard time believing that, even if it's coming from you, Lycon. It's almost like you're claiming I can manipulate etheric energy.
Master Proxy, you are special. This is a gift your teacher left you.
A gift from our teacher? How come I never knew about it?
I don't know all the details, so I cannot explain everything to you. My apologies. However, Miss Yixuan might be able to answer some of your questions. She will visit you sometime soon, so please feel free to ask her any questions you may have. She has quite an eccentric personality. If she causes you any inconvenience...
Honestly, for a second there, I thought they were gonna get rid of Vivian. Because I was like thinking, well, since this is in chapter 2 and it's like more of a in-between episode 1 and episode 2, maybe they would take this opportunity to introduce a character and then also get rid of them.
Can I file a complaint about her with you if she does?
Master Proxy, you have always been a people person, so I trust you will handle things just fine.
The way you said that just makes me more worried.
In any case, the mayor has asked me to give everyone his most sincere gratitude. Unfortunately, the mayor could not come personally, but has promised everyone a favor. Provided it's within his means, he will offer his unconditional assistance once. There is no time limit on this favor.
Unconditional, What if I wanted his position as mayor?
If that is what you desire, then the mayor and his subordinates will be first in line to vote for you in the next election. As for the other votes, you'll have to work for them on your own. But should you assume office, I hope you take full responsibility for handling all day-to-day matters and lead by example. By sheer happenstance, the mayor has provided you with a copy of his current assignment, the City Waste Sorting and Processing proposal.
Old fox.
Well, can I request Lord Phaethon's?
The mayor imagined you might ask. I have prepared all the necessary documents, and the ceremony expenses will be covered by the mayor as a gift. As long as Master Proxy agrees, we can sign and process the documents immediately. But this matter requires mutual consent and cannot involve coercion, confinement, or one party's lack of consciousness.
Stop! I would never do that to Lord Phaethon! Probably. At least not today.
As for you, Master Proxies, the mayor has some sense of what you desire. That said, he hopes you might speak with Miss Yixuan first before you decide the timing of that favor.
Okay, so I'm assuming Yixuan will be like a major part of the next update, obviously. Alright, up to bed, which means it's probably gonna be the end of this. Boom. Complete. I hate that it's season 1 epilogue, man. Could have just called it movie or something. I will never let that go. Never! We do that. Maybe we'll do a pull today. Vivian does feel really good for a swap-in character. Very effective at doing a lot of ether damage. Yeah, we also have one of these. Okay, 3 A's. Nothing like particularly good. 2 of them we already have maxed out, unfortunately. That's a bit of a womp womp. Let's try one of these. Come on, let's get that S. It's been a minute. Oh, still nothing. Like, we got 3 A's. Okay. Oh, hell yeah, we got 2 of him. That's great, because we're already maxed out on Piper, so... If we were to get duplicates, at least it's with him. God, we're blasting through him, too. That's insane.
Eradicate all evil. Let's...
Come on! A mission? Take me along!
We already pulled 2 yesterday, and now we're pulling 2 today. Honestly, if I do another one, we might just pull 2 again.
If you need help, call me anytime.
Let's proceed and talk with her. I really like her fit, like the long sleeves and whatnot. Really nice.
I did not expect that such a spiritual entity would exist here. It appears this street is a geomantic gem.
I wonder if she's somehow related to Ambi because of like the white hair.
A spiritual entity? His name is Howl, and I guess you could count him as a neighbor of mine. Is there anything special about him?
No, I was simply a bit surprised. It's rare to find such an intelligent individual of this breed.
Even huskies can be really smart, like Howl.
You're right. Yet, being overly intelligent comes at a price. It must stay here for prolonged periods of time, parted from its owner and unable to move about freely. Both a blessing and a curse. However, it seems quite happy. We've strayed a bit off topic. Since you're back, let's discuss our partnership. Nice job. Good air circulation, excellent layout. Very suitable for a business. Your bamboo here are also very energetic. It seems your fortune is good when it comes to wealth.
Huh. You even know feng shui? I'm happy to hear that. But who exactly are you?
I suppose this is our first official meeting since parting ways in the Hollow. Now that both of you are present, allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Yi Xuan, a mystic from Yunquei Summit.
He's kind of got similar vibes to that one from Withering Waves, the character that knows like martial arts, and she's got the whole yin yang thing going on with her.
Mystic? Like those people in movies who can tell your fortune and go around blessing people? This is my first time meeting one in real life. But what's Yunquei Summit? Any details you can give?
Oh, well,
Just an ordinary sect of the mystic arts. Our disciples travel all across New Eridu and sometimes collaborate with authorities. Currently, I'm affiliated with the Hollow Investigative Association. Right now, however, I'm here to discuss a partnership in the name of the Mayflowers.
I wonder if we're ever going to get just like more like traditional nature areas, or even like a mountainous area. That could be interesting.
So, what sort of partnership are we talking about?
I have reviewed the documents provided by the Mayflowers. You previously underwent an implant surgery. After recent adjustments, abnormalities occurred. These abnormalities bear resemblance to the craft practiced by us at Yunquei Summit. If you are willing, I can teach you how to better control your abilities.
Better control my abilities. That sounds great, but there's no such thing as a free lunch. Since you're willing to teach us your craft, Shifu, you must want something in return, right?
That's right. Mayflower will have you join me for some investigations. Looking at my divination results, this will be a complicated and very likely dangerous matter. He's still going over the details, but should have more information for you soon. You can wait until then to decide.
That's another thing that I'd really like. Oh, whoa, I just noticed the thing perched on her shoulder, the little bird thingy. That's another thing I'd really like, is having some more stores or restaurants or whatever to open up and have them tied to characters. Where it's like, oh, this is my day job when I'm not in the Hollow or something. Which, by the way, like, there's like a lot more like government, like soldiers and police officers that we interact with than like Hollow Hunter type people that I thought we were going to be like interacting with. I mean, I think we have like the Cunning Hares, and then I guess the Sons of Caladan are probably the only two that are technically like kinda mercenary-esque, like they explore the Hollows, while a lot of the others are like part of their day job. Like the construction crew, their main job's construction worker, not going into the Hollows, really. And same with like the police and Section 6, 7, whatever. And yeah, this is teeing up for the next one, because I remember they did this, like they do this. Do they do this every time or just sometimes? Where they'll have a story. Once you complete it, it will then move on and have like one like little baby chapter with like a new character that's gonna be mainly focused on in the next update.
check my fortune! Here's my pop. Look, doesn't this thick wealth line mean I'm about to strike it rich?
I've looked it over, and your fortune is decent.
Huh? You barely looked at it, and you're already done?
You have good fortune. What? You don't believe me?
I do. Thank you so much.
Hell.
Next, it's my turn. Hey, wait, hey, quit cutting in line.
So this is where you were. Who are all these people?
You're here, Wise? I decided to take a break. I didn't expect so many people to come seeking my divination services. Don't worry, I need no more than a simple spell to solve this matter. Fortune-telling services is 10,000 dennies per session. All gone? Good. It seems the Banish Wealth and Desire spell is still effective.
Banish wealth and desire? That's a spell? This isn't the kind of craft you said you were going to teach us, is it? Our video store has a business license, and we'd get complaints if we charged unfair rates.
Of course not. This is just a trick to deal with trouble. I'll take my time showing you the true craft of Yunquai Summit. For now, let's find that shop.
Alright, come on. Honestly, I don't know exactly what he's expecting, but I wasn't expecting like a full like bang boo shenanigans, whatnot. They gotta do a mini game where it's like bang boos, but with like, I don't know, a turn-based combat type thing. That would be really cool.
Yishuan Shifu, the store is right up ahead.
Yes, this is the place.
Here we go. Okay.
Ah, this is the one.
Seems it's closed. Another wasted trip.
Not necessarily. 1 second, please.
Now it's open.
Huh? Is there someone inside?
Relax. The boss prefers to do business with people they know. They like their peace and quiet, so they rarely open for customers. I'm an old acquaintance and just wanted to retrieve something.
What a strange private business. Shifu, what exactly are you retrieving?
Just some things needed for our future investigations. You'll know in time.
Really? Shifu, I feel like you're always so mysterious.
Rest assured, I'm not hiding anything from you. It's simply because the correct time has not yet arrived, so there is no need to rush. Since we've already obtained what we came for, let's part ways here. There will be plenty of time in the future. We will certainly meet again.
Probably does. We need to go here and upgrade the bang boos. That we got.
Afternoon! Let's get your little companion some new parts.
Oh, he's maxed out now. Oh yeah, this dude. Oh, we never did get the butler.
I got plenty of new ideas. Let's try them out on Eos one by one.
There we go. Got him up to 40, that's great. This is the guy that pops out and has like a little cannon that he fires off.
Is that it? Come back next time, you hear?
Very useful. Are we gonna become a Kung Fu master and actually be able to be a playable character with our kick-ass Kung Fu skills? That could be cool. They try to turn him into basically like a main character from Genshin, where he slowly but surely learns all the different like fighting forms. Not gonna happen, but could be cool. Okay, unfortunately, that was quick and not really great of an introduction for that character. Yeah, that was kind of lame. That was like, hey, let's show up here, and then let's do this quick little, like, baby quest, and then we'll have a brief conversation, and that's it. It's like, oh. I don't know what I was expecting. I thought it was going to be leaning heavier on going to that, that psychic shop. That's kind of a big fat nope. Okay, yeah, we still don't have any updates on here. We already looked at all this stuff. Okay, did I? I did. Internaut level 55 and up to... Yeah, Internaut level really slowed down a lot. Oh, okay. Wow, okay, we got through a lot of stuff pretty quick. Actually, no, we don't. I'm just trying to think. Got a shitload of battery power.
This is the path I follow. Let's start.
Come on.
Oh wait, we got
I shall
Pick me.
him. He's one off.
Time to clock out.
Boom. We got him all the way up. Maxed. Nice. Yeah, I definitely need to work on him more. As you can see, we don't really have much going on for him. Yeah, it's all this stuff that's like a weekly type grind shit that I need to get done.
Need something? Go ask my. I'm at.
Is the
How can I help?
Ooh, we really harmonized.
More of those. We didn't really upgrade them with this. God, so many people need that specific element. It's insane.
Is the contest?
I shall.
And I always forget. I'm pretty sure I already have her max. Oh no, she still has 2 left. Or 3, technically. 3. Oh, we need a bunch of that. Let's actually go to the shop and see.
Evil.
We buy the lesser forms and then upgrade it? Can't remember. Yo.
Nada.
Nope, not the right stuff. Not the right stuff. Right stuff. I need ice, buddy. Frick. Alright, well, womp womp on that. What do you want? Okay, that was weird. Ew, what? Oh yay, Subway. We never get to go down here for anything. Wait, what? Seriously? Okay, that was, like, really quick. I thought... Okay. I'll take it. 2 conversations and it's done? Alright. Man, that was extremely quick. I guess we could just go and do... Sandwich shop is completed. I did that off stream. It was literally talk to guy, do sandwich stuff, deliver to person. It was really not great. Wait, what the... Claim. Alright, this we already completed yesterday. Why is there no check mark next to it, though? I guess maybe because there's a finite, where this you could keep going. Let's go and do this one. Continue on with the flowers. We're gonna kind of breeze past a lot of it until it gets to actual conversational parts. Which we were kind of doing near the end of last time, anyway. Did we not complete Anton's? I just wanted to talk to him. I think we might be about halfway through this. Okay, can we... It's depressing talking to the office worker Bang Boo. Which, by the way, I don't think I ever said this. I loved her fit. She's, like, a really well-designed character. Although, I don't know, maybe there's a little too much flower. Like, she's got the earrings, which are, like, 2 bulbs, but then also the hairpiece, which is also more flower. It's like, I think they should have probably picked one or the other. Oh, yo, nice. At least 3 different colors. Accessories only. Didn't read that first part, it was already checked off. These accessories look so cute.
Caramel Dream makes one feel as though they are immersed in the sweetness of a fairy tale.
The middle level of flowers, there's not a good option. But those, like, little things look perfect. But hey, we don't see her really walking around too much. Oh, the professional cameraman. Snap. Aw, snap. Oh, there we go. Hello. You're saying so. We're like halfway through this. Sometimes customers will come in and do this, and it's like we're halfway through, dude. We just need to recreate. Boom. That might actually be difficult, is knowing when they're pinged or not. I can't tell. Okay, no, it has to be that one, because that one matches the... Yeah, that's the perfect match. Okay, that's a little bit harder.
The bellflower represents unwavering faith, which evokes resilience and protection.
I wonder... Wait. I wonder why she also has a white swoop in her hair, as well as the, keeper of the shop. Wait, hold on, this... Red, pink, or yellow? But the last one doesn't have any of those as an option. I guess this counts as white? Can't be spread out. Yellow. There we go. Found it. That is hideous. That is an ugly ass combination.
It is both intention and courage.
It is either. Yeah, those two kind of have similar hair colors. Okay, do I have to continue with that, or can I just hop on? We have to do... I think we have to do the side quest ones? I don't know, maybe if we leave the shop and come back in or something. Okay. Roses or lilies? Rice peach. Daisies. That one was easier.
It is both intention and courage.
Jesus, like, there's so many of these side quest guys. Doggo gets to have one. When does Doggo get his story, you know? Oh, it's still not correct. Oh, there we go.
The warm wooden base feels like the embrace of the earth.
Alright, we got all of them. There we go. Now we can proceed. Cool. Alright. I was hoping more people would actually, like, full-on talk to us conversational. But no. It's pink, price low. Nicole's flowers that are the same color as Nicole's hair. And a balloon. Oh.
The simple blue-green hue depicts the tranquility and elegance of time.
Yeah, what was the story? We were doing something for Victorian housekeeping, which showed up like halfway through of us doing this basically last time. Jesus God, man, just give me the freaking flower order, please. Too much, man. Too much. Oh my God. Dark colors with light colors. With sparse flowers with dense flowers. There we go. I think that hit everything.
The King of Flowers effortlessly commands admiration.
Yeah, this is way too long of an event. I think I said this last time. It's like way too long, way too involved, despite there not really being too much to it in terms of gameplay. It's literally just like mostly talking and then following a checklist to organize flowers. Definitely one of the weaker ones. I like they are using store owners though, I do like that. And that they are attempting some sort of story with Victorian housekeeping. But like other than those two parts, I'd say this is pretty weak, especially for it being like 30 days long. Like, what?
The King of Flowers effortlessly commands admiration.
There we go.
What's the matter, manager? Is my present not to your liking?
Isn't this the rare flower Victoria Housekeeping's been looking for? Nineveh? Where did you get it from?
Before Vivian mentioned it, I had never heard of a flower that feeds upon the hollows for nutrients like an ethereal, nor a flower that looks like a symbiotic ethereal. However, it is something that a client of Victoria Housekeeping wanted, so it's not surprising it's rather unique. So I asked around. Let me guess. Did Lycon say something like, "This flower requires an extremely difficult and specific environment and is far from easy to cultivate. It is also extremely dangerous to try growing any plants in areas repeatedly ravaged by Hollow Zero"?
As expected of Hugo. Even the description you gave is almost word for word what Lycon said.
Well, that's because these are facts we both know of. I managed to find an elusive flora expert who likes these kinds of flowers and planted a few at home. A flower so rare and precious that most haven't even heard of it is to another person merely a small part of their hobby. It's quite normal for it to be that way, no? In any case, I came to inform you the moment I obtained the flower.
You're so kind, Hugo. But I think Lycon said...
that he didn't want a certain someone to put themselves in danger to get this flower. And it didn't matter if even he couldn't fulfill his client's wish. Allow me to assure you, in the process of obtaining Nineveh and gifting it to you, no person nor ethereal came to harm. In fact, no one even got close to Hollow Zero. Please, accept it, dear manager. Just take it as if a bird flew by with flowers in its beak and dropped it from the sky as a gift for you, Of course. Since it is a surprise gift, there should be no need to tell anyone where you obtained it.
I'm just not understanding, like, why, like, how are they choosing what's getting voice acting and not? Because this is very clearly all part of the same string. So why the fuck is this not voice acting? Despite the literal thing that just happened was voice acting. Like, this is seemingly the conclusion to that. Like, I don't... Lame. Although I always have that complaint with these games.
Transcendent beauty is often dangerous and alluring.
Oh yeah, we haven't went here since it showed up in the before yet. National flower arrangement competition. Let's do this. Yo! Okay, what the hell's happening? There's like a weird glitching effect happening. In some of the textures. They're like flickers in and out. Okay. I guess they're just really not committing to this storyline then.
Dear manager, you've given the Nineveh that I brought you to Lycon, correct?
Yeah.
I gave the flower arrangement with Nineveh to Lycon already, yeah. Is there a problem?
Of course not.
There is.
That's the real deal, all right. Their client must be delighted. However, I'm guessing you don't know the details behind this banquet.
There's been too many coincidences lately. I can guess the gist of it at this point.
Then I'll fill you in on the details, shall I? As you've probably guessed, this time, Victoria Housekeeping's client has many controversial businesses. One involves a high-quality mine near Blazewood. They only just managed to estimate the value of that mine a few days ago. It's worth an inordinate amount of Denny's, enough to make the owner jump for joy. However, as I'm sure you know, Outer Ring Hollows are quite unstable. Not long after, the area was deemed to be at high risk for hollow disasters. Fearing potential safety concerns, PubSec ordered them to stop work. Naturally, the owner awakened from his fantasy of making a fortune and didn't want to let go of his cash cow. After asking around, he decided to ask for help from a certain powerful individual. Yes, that honored guest upstairs. It's not difficult to find out that honored guest's preferences. What he cares about most is his dear daughter. And the flowers he keeps at home. Nineveh.
I'm surprised you're willing to help someone who would ignore hollow disaster risks and safety concerns for profit like that.
Now, don't put it that way. I just simply can't bear to watch a dear friend fail to complete his client's request. That's all.
I'm not being ominous, am I? Yeah,
Look
yeah, you
at
are.
the time. The situation upstairs should have settled by now.
Is that so? You seem to know a lot.
What are you doing here, Lycon? How's the situation with the banquet and Nineveh?
My client's wishes were dashed the moment he gifted Nineveh to the honored guest.
Oh?
He was impatient to make an impression and rushed to find out what that honored guest liked, but failed to ascertain the meaning behind the flower. He wanted to curry favor with his gift, but knew nothing of the person he was attempting to please. That gentleman did not favor Nineveh for its rarity or beauty, but instead because his friend sacrificed their life for him, allowing him to escape Hollow Zero. And the area he escaped to just so happened to have Nineveh growing there.
Nostalgia from a big shot like that is just like a performance. However, if they've been led onto the stage by another unwillingly, of course he'd be unhappy.
Hugo.
All right, all right. Continue your heroic narrative about some great and powerful figure.
That gentleman favors Nineveh as he doesn't wish to forget his friend's sacrifice. Also to remind himself to continue fighting the hollow disasters and protect more people. As such, someone using this flower to ingratiate himself and convince him to ignore the pressing dangers and sweep it all under the rug never had a sliver of a chance.
I see. So that honored guest is Lilac's father? She mentioned Nineveh and her father's friend before.
Wow. A story that comes full circle. Amazing. Too bad it was so cliché. You added so many exaggerations, it was hardly even close to an unbiased, objective retelling.
You...
Oh, did I ruin your perfect performance? So sorry. However, if you could be so kind as to pull yourself together from that sob story and remember the plans we made today, perhaps you'll realize we have somewhere to be. Say, right about now.
Oh, right. My apologies, Master Proxy. Hugo and I will be taking our leave now. My colleagues from Victoria Housekeeping will take good care of you.
Lord Phaethon, did Lycon and Hugo leave already? No one took this pot of flowers. I was going to give it to them.
They just left. If it's important, you could probably still catch up to them.
No, I think I'm good. Right. You said before that flowers can be used to express things unsaid. Even the same flower can express different voices, right? The Nineveh that gentleman keeps at home tells of his comrade's sacrifice and protection. However, this one for the banquet is just a welcome from the organizers, trying to butter someone else up. So, even if these are his favorite flowers, he doesn't want them. I understand. But who should have these flowers now?
How about me? I've been helping out at the flower shop for a while now, and I haven't even gotten Belle anything yet.
You are going to keep these flowers, Lord Phaethon? Then, when you see it, you'll be reminded of me.
heavy, huh?
These flowers are pretty inconvenient to carry around, so I thought I'd bring it back home first.
I don't think I've ever seen flowers like this in the flower shop. Is it a really rare flower?
Yep, it's really rare. Miss Orchidea and Lycon both searched high and low for several days and still couldn't find one. Hugo just so happened to find it and gave it to me. But now, I guess you could say it's fulfilled its purpose. I thought you might like them, so I brought them back.
Really? Giving flowers. I've learned a bit about the language of flowers. Each one has its own meaning. You were out for so long, but only came back with this single pot of flowers. Is there a special meaning to it?
Perhaps that's what others would do, but that's not why I did it. Try again?
Wait, you aren't that superficial and shallow, are you, Wise? So, is it just because you thought it looked pretty?
Nope, not that either.
So, if it's not the most beautiful, and it's not to convey some special meaning, why did you bring it back?
Because it's the most expensive.
That's hella expensive! I'm gonna take this back to my room now!
Alright.
The sunshine today
Oh,
is
12 out of 12,
lovely.
that's all of them. Hell yeah.
Perfect for picking out a bouquet to brighten your mood.
Oh,
Don't
that's all
you
the rest
think?
of them. Okay. Well, there's a few extra. There's 5 more extra people to go and do, but honestly, I'm not really interested. But, like, we've already collected everything. There's nothing else to do, so those 5 extra ones literally have nothing to do with anything.
Sometimes, simply looking at flowers is a healing experience, isn't it?
Alright. Oh, we got him. I wonder what he does. Next time we go in... Dude, we have not used the HDD like in so long. It's insane. I feel like they made so many like side games and just side things that you can do with the HDD. They kind of honed it down for like the main story. Like, when was the last time we went into a holo using a Bangbu and like we were on those TVs? We have not done that in, I think, a while now. I don't think we haven't even done it once in the last 2 or 3 updates. It's been a long time. But yeah, next time we get into a fight and we can select who we got going on with us, I need to remember to put on that business Bangbu with the next pillow, just so I can see like what his moves are. Let's go back here and install those 2 bits into our Bangbu so I don't forget.
Good evening. Which part do you want to modify this time?
What?
I got plenty of new ideas. Let's try them out on EOS one by one.
Alright, there we go.
Have a good one.
Alright, I wonder what he
Please,
does. I
come
swear to
again.
God, if he like pulls out a desk or something and starts doing paperwork, would not be far off. We have seen Bangbus pull out random nonsense. Like, the butler bamboo that pulls out, like, a little frying pan and starts frying up a pancake. Honestly, we went through that pretty quick. Yeah, that was definitely probably one of the lesser ones in terms of, like, a big event happening. When I say big, I mean, like, it's 30 days, and there's, like, quite a bit to it. I'd say the fishing one is probably one of the best ones. But yeah, that flower one was not that great. Okay. What time are we at? Oh, okay, we're close. I think we're gonna call it for today. We have finished up all the events, as well as all the main story here. I don't think there's really even much to do. The update for Genshin just happened, so we're gonna be playing that tomorrow. And I think maybe next week we're gonna take a break from Zenless Zone Zero and just do Genshin, because we're kind of behind, because I didn't fully realize how big the last update was and how part of the area was hidden. So we still have like a lot of work to do. Well, we got a bit of work to do from the previous update, as well as all the stuff that's just been added. So yeah, we might spend all next week just doing Genshin. We'll see. Yeah, that is it for today, guys. Thanks for coming out and hanging out on day 1708 of streaming in a row. Like always, links down below for my Blue Sky, my Twitter, as well as links over to my YouTube channel where all my previous streams are uploaded and archived over there. And that's it for day 1708 of streaming in a row. Like I said, tomorrow will be the latest update. I believe it's 5.6 in Genshin Impact. And then we're going to be getting into Psychonauts 2 on Thursday and Friday, and continuing some more High on Life over the weekend. And then, yeah, next Monday, I think we might just continue with Genshin Impact. We'll see. Or actually, no, there are two more events that are going to be coming. Let's check. What was it under? Was it notifications? No, event schedule. Okay, these two start... Okay, yeah, we're only in week 2 and we've already finished everything up. Jesus. So yeah, next week won't really have anything. So yeah, I think next week we might just hit Genshin hard, and then on week 4 we'll come back and then try to do both of these. Yeah, that's the plan for the next, at least the next week. Yeah, that's it for today, guys. Thank you for coming out and hanging out, and I'll catch you all tomorrow with some Genshin. If not, see you guys in 2 weeks. In one full week from now. Actually, no, it would be 2 weeks from now. Because next week we'll do Genshin. On not next Monday, but the Monday after that. Anyway, see you.